All right, guys, we're up at the property and we are installing the inline water control structure in the berm. So I'm standing up by the truck here. Got my dad out here today running the tractor, giving me a hand. So I'm not going to do a step-by-step, and forgive me, but if anyone has done videos or done editing and stuff, it just takes a ton of time. I basically, all the videos I put on YouTube are just recording off my phone and just basically for time reasons. But I'll try to give just kind of a quick lowdown on how to install an inline water control structure. Really, the first thing you need to do is you got to have a riser leveler. I mean, you probably don't absolutely have to, but it's generally pretty much a necessity because you have to know where you are in terms of level, where the structure is, where your pipes are, and so forth. So let's walk down there. All right, just for reference, here's my ditch, and you can see the pipe coming out there. That pipe is buried. It's about 300 or 400 feet going up there. There's a water control structure that's tied into all my ponds and wetlands to the north. And again, the idea is to have control over that water, so I can open up a gate, let it come down here, and ideally flood out a food plot. So that's the concept we're working on. All right, guys, so here's the lay of the land. You can see my trench coming through the berm and the device, and obviously the pipe, which we'll lay out here. That'll be kind of the last step. Let me walk up there. All right, guys, here's the back side of the berm. And no, I'm not making my 70-year-old dad haul concrete. He insisted. But here's what you need to know. So we got the 4-foot Agri Drain inline water control structure. It's got 10-inch, I guess, tile is what they call this, or the corrugated plastic pipe. So when you install one of these things, that's okay. When you install these things, you want to obviously get your trench to the level you want, and then we have a patio paver set underneath the device. We leveled that first, and then we put the device on top of it. What I also did is the pipes are clamped, they're hose clamped, 2 big stainless steel hose clamps, and then we used tile tape and wrapped it really tight. And last but not least, for good measure, someone who has a lot of experience showed me he always pours bagged concrete around the joints. So that's what we're going to do to really make damn sure that these pipes do not pull away from this structure, because that can be a problem, I think, particularly in climates where you get freezing and thawing. That's when this happens. We also have an anti-seep collar here. This obviously is just a big device, big rubber device to stop any water that might somehow find its way along the trench. So there you have it. That's the inline. I'm glad I went with the 4-footer. I was originally thinking I might be okay with a 3-footer, but man, that would have been really sitting low. This will be poking up a little bit, which I think will be nice. So that's kind of a quick look. Despite record drought in Minnesota, it's the driest it's been in 30 years. We've had some rain the last couple weeks, and unfortunately I'm kind of bummed. I've collected some water at the base of the floodable impoundment. I got a feeling this is always going to be swampy. This first probably 20 yards, it's always probably going to be pretty difficult to work this up and get anything planted down here. That's just the way it's going to most likely be. But right now there's been nowhere for the water to go because I pulled those old devices out, and that's one reason I've been pushing to get this thing installed so the water can escape. But anyway, that's just a quick update. Thanks for following along, guys.